Hi, this is Tracy. I have a scrapbook process to share. This is my daughter when she was little at the park. And I'm putting a background sheet there that's Pebbles, Fresh Goods, and it's called Flower Basket for the, I'm not background, the map. And that heart paper is Dear Lizzy. And here I am deciding between backgrounds, trying to figure out which one do I want to go with. That wood one that's also a Pebbles Fresh Goods. I do not know the name. I had already pulled the strip off, but it is from the Fresh Goods collection. And that polka dot paper there is a crepe paper DIY shop called Details, and the flower one is the back of that same paper. And then that's the red polka dot, by the way. The yellow polka dot is a Dear Lizzy American Crafts called Float Away. And that heart is Dear Lizzy American Crafts Dear Lizzy, but I don't recall the name of that one, and I think that's the last piece I have of it. And then the shh, Brody, come here. Sorry. The cloud paper is that crepe paper. Maggie Holmes. I love that paper. That's why it keeps cropping up on so many of my layouts. Love that paper. And I'm doing some outlining that I learned. I learned that little trick from Mercy Tiara. Always got to give her credit. I love, love, love to use that. Oh, my daughter was making a craft that we had done in Girl Scouts. She was making more of them and asked me to tie that one up, and I just didn't think about the camera being on. I just did it for her, and then I realized, oh, the camera's on. Okay, so there I was showing you that I was sewing. And there I'm having to smooth out the paper. The sewing really bent that paper for some reason. So here I am with some stickers that I'm going to use from that DIY shop. Crepe paper labels that I love. I'm going to use that Precious. Here I'm looking through my book for some other labels, and I mess around here with those Amy Chans, but I do not think I use any of those. And I mess around with this too, which all of these are cute, and seeing them now, they do look adorable, but it just wasn't working for me for whatever reason. So none of that's going to end up on there. I'll be taking it off in a second here. Looking for more. This particular layout was a little bit of a struggle for me. It's so funny when I watch them back. I think, everything looks so much better than in that moment. I'm much more critical of myself while I'm scrapbooking. I think, not of myself, but of the paper and of the layout. And I'm realizing now that I'm doing these process videos, that I could relax a little, I think. So there I am pulling some labels off of, I believe those are mostly October Afternoon. Like that one with the cherries, that was October Afternoon Farm Girl. Word Stickers is the label. That Precious is from the DIY, and I put a little background on it and put a pop dot. That little flower strip, that comes from October Afternoon Thrift Shop. And the oval yellow one is also from an October Afternoon sheet. Okay, I'm going to fussy cut these flowers out and waste my time. Not really though, because I did set them aside for when I use that actual paper, but you can't see it so much, although I really can on this camera, or from the video, but the red in that floral, it just doesn't quite go. It almost goes, but it's, it's just apart enough that it actually clashed, and it did not work with the red that is in the polka dot and in that precious. And that's why I go over there with it, thinking, well, maybe if it's a little bit farther from that red, it won't clash, but it would not settle with my eye. So I like that with 2 up there and 3 down there. That I liked, but it just kept yelling at me that the colors were not working. And that strip up there, the thread I'm using is like a maroon thread, and I tested it on a little piece of the polka dot paper to make sure I was going to like the look of it. And so I ended up cutting that strip so that I could use it up there. So it was already sewn, which was nice. And then I'm outlining that. Flowers I punched out from the floral that's behind the picture. Now I'm going to move that label a little bit. That's also an October afternoon from Sidewalks labels sticker sheet. And that blue one up there is an October afternoon. I don't know, I'm looking at my book as I do this video. Also Sidewalks, I think. I'm not totally sure. And that label came from an October afternoon sheet. I have a lot of them, so here we go with my video getting silly again on me. Somehow it's weird because I record, like I'll pause a lot, and that is a border from a border sheet. Let me look at my book here again. Now I'm pulling out my badges from Life in Bits and Pieces. I think maybe that border actually came from the DIY shop sheet, because I don't have that one in my book. I mess around a lot with some badges here. And try and find just the right badge. I hope this video ends soon. That's corrupted a little bit. And I end up going with, at the top, I'm going to go with one that says love, L-O-V. It says L-O on top and then V-E on the bottom. And then I'm going to put words that say it was true. And so that's going to say it was true love up at the top. And as I'm working here, I'm thinking that's my title. And I'm going to finish this layout without a real title, but in my pictures you'll see the title because I come back because it really was bothering me. But here I am pulling out the words, and those are the Tim Holtz. That's the word book. And I found it was, but I could not find true anywhere. So I end up cutting it from a sticker that is from a Cosmo Cricket word. Sorry if this is obnoxious hearing me sift through my book here. Cosmo Cricket tiny text. And it's off-white as opposed to the Tim Holtz that are white, and that does bother me. And I almost stamped the word true. Here I am, now I put a label sticker in between so that now it was true is all on a label sticker. I try to write the word true, don't like that. So then I cover it back up with true, and then because a little bit of my writing's going to show through, I go ahead and outline all those squares, which looks good anyway. It sets it apart. So now that says it was true love. And I'm thinking that's my title. But again, you'll see in the pictures that I realize that is not going to work. Because look at all that blank space up at the top. And I did my journaling there on the cloud. It was the perfect spot, actually, for that. Oh, and that's Amy Tangerine, little bits and piece flowers at the bottom there. And then that sweet label at the left, that's from the DIY shop. Crate paper sticker sheet. That came in a... Oh, no, it didn't. I bought that at my local store. I think. I can never remember what that one. That may have come in the Citrus Twist kit. I don't know. I'm sorry. Not that it matters. You know what it is. And here I am pulling out some little labels and stuff. That's from my drawer, my stash. So I don't know where these, like that little arrow is a little cardstock arrow. And I like the look of these banners. And I think, oh, you know what? I'm just going to outline that and cut it out of the floral paper. So that looked good. And then I was going to use this red one, and then I realized, wait a second, I'm going to use the polka dot. So I outline those. And then my happiness, that's from my stash. And then I'm going to put another little label there too. That is also from my stash. And that is a Studio Calico chipboard arrow. And here's Studio Calico stickers that I'm going to use. A little and sign. I put that heart, but I don't end up liking that. I'm going to take that off in a minute. And then I'm going to use some Studio Calico hearts. You can see them there now. Those are from a Studio Calico sticker sheet. All of hearts that are craft paper hearts. And I put some enamel dots there. And those are my mind's eye. Cute and I think noteworthy. Handsome. And then the thickers are Kenzie, the blue ones, and the pink ones are Subway foam. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.